All right, and now we are here with the week 3 matches. Yeah, and of course,
Frame one.
frame 1. We got our man Squilliam here with us today.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
Your match is going to be one of the last ones this week because it was a good one.
Was it?
It was. I mean, John said you played very well. He was very impressed.
Well,
Uh,
I appreciate
I
that.
have his breakdown. I have some of his notes.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have paper to
Fair play.
shuffle to pretend like they're written down, but
That's
yeah,
okay. I'll make some noise on my desk here.
we're starting with mine this week for a
Yeah.
change, and this
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah.
this was kind of a rough one. So I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the shelter. Was confused that he switched, but I guess he just wanted defog,
He wants defog ASAP here.
which he's got two mons that don't even care about this. But infestation there kind of sucked. I
Yeah.
really wanted it for the Gudra because the Gudra could not hurt Turtonator. And then body press him first is fine. Shell smash is gorgeous. I figured at this
Ooh.
point there's no way he's staying in, so we do it again.
Okay. What does Guja do to this thing?
Uh, he dies.
Yeah. So you're faster than everything on his team by far.
Not
Okay.
even yeah, times 3. It's close. If he's booster on this or Valiant, I'm still not faster than them.
Oh, okay. True.
But he's not booster,
He's not boosted,
so
so
goodbye.
yeah. Okay.
This finally comes out and caught me off guard. I'm like, oh yeah,
Super effective, and it did 12 or 19.
unaware.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I completely forgot. I'm like, how?
That guy is
I thought it was max HP, max Bedef, assault vest.
hell no. You're still getting dropped to 50 at least.
Um,
That's crazy.
and I saw
Wow.
that, and I should have switched out at this point and just gone into like Mandibuzz or back into Araquanid once I know that this thing is unaware.
Sure.
And instead, I decided to try War Nutritionist, and this was stupid because this thing stays alive. It could have
I'm assuming it
just
has recover, right?
his does, yes.
He ran recover. Yeah.
I believe he does it here. Yep, because he knows he can just outlast.
Yeah.
And I really did just keep sacking this thing. I shouldn't have. I could have gone into this
This thing
earlier.
also has access to haze. I don't know if he took haze though.
I do not believe so. We tried to go for the flinch cheese. I really brought this with a wide lens just to try and flinch cheese, and it did not work. This was
It disappointed you so much that they actually got benched, huh?
this was yeah, it
Poor
got
token case,
completely
man.
dropped. This was a bad week for the team. We did some reshaping after this, but that's not important.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll
We're here for this match now.
So we get
So I
one.
mean, I'm curious why he doesn't go. Is there a reason why he wouldn't just go hard Iron Valiant here? Is he that afraid of air slash one shotting it?
I believe Air Slash would one shot this. I don't know. He's kind of spadeffy. We can. I know we were 252 on this. Were we modest? We're timid, so that doesn't matter. And then his
It's hard to pull up the team sheets and also look at the stream at the same time.
I got him all. He was no spadef investment, 76 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, air slash. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So yeah, that would have absolutely cooked it. I think Corviknight would have been decent, but I did have flamethrower on this. Like even to resist the
Kilowatts is a good
kilowatt,
switch here.
it is, and the para really
Thunder
sucked.
Wave.
Try.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it not better considering how much air slash did to him to not just go like attack where you can't defend and just like hit you with a thunderbolt twice? Because surely does thunderbolt two shot you here?
Thunderbolt
Like,
does. It surely does. Yeah. So
yeah,
it
for
would have.
sure.
He wouldn't have. He would have. Yeah, but I
I'm
get
curious why
parried,
he
so it
went for
doesn't even
thunder
matter.
wave there. I guess it didn't matter. You're right. Actually, it did matter because he took way more damage because of that.
Yeah. Well, six
So he
percent for
would have.
burn, or 12% for burn. 2 turns of burn, right?
Yeah, I think Dan. I think that's a misplay on Dan's part. I don't know. I think I would have preferred sending out something like uh sending out his Corviknight here to try and whittle this or try and get chip on the Togekiss because I think Kilowatch was just too important. It kills Mandibuzz, it kills Togekiss, and it kills Araquanid. And he doesn't really have any other answer to Araquanid after that on his entire team. So like I think he undervalued how important this Kilowattra was for him in this
Yeah,
instance.
that's a good point. I don't know what he had on Valiant. Valiant doesn't have got Leaf
I think
Blade.
Thunderbolt also. What is Turtonator? Turtonator is water and fire, something like that.
Turtonator's Fire Dragon
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought he was water.
is
I keep
he's
thinking of.
rock and ground weakness only.
Yeah, okay.
But we
Yeah, I think the fact that Kilo dies to a burn here guaranteed. I think it actually would have been a much cleaner match if he had his Kilowattra alive right now.
this combat doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, and now he's taking more damage from liquidation.
I should not have webbed there. It really
Are you
didn't matter at that point. Now that I look
okay?
at it, because what am I
Interesting.
slowing down? If this thing,
Yeah, just slowing down the Clodsire.
like the Clodsire, if this thing switches out, like
Yeah.
it is what it is. I should have always protected for a turn.
Wow, the fact that Leaf Blade doesn't even kill that. The Toxic is so huge for you though. That's really nice.
Yeah, I should have protected and then gone for it. We could just sack this. Unfortunately, so
Yeah, Tornado wasn't doing anything else in this matchup, I don't think.
he should. I mean, I should have.
Ah!
I still think I should have
Okay, so hold on, let's break this
kept
down
it.
real quick. So
Yeah,
you went to. You had no way. I mean, how low was Mana Buzz at this point?
full.
Do you not just go hard Mana Buzz here and like defog?
Well, the reason is I didn't want to eat, and he didn't even have a. He had Spirit Break. I didn't even know that thing learned Spirit Break. So
You were worried about
Spirit
a
Break
psychic move.
would have hurt a lot.
Wait, what is it? What Spirit Break?
Spirit Break was the what's that dude called? The Grimmsnarl move that came out, the physical fairy
Oh, it's
move.
Fairy. That's right. Cause yeah.
And
Grimmsnarl. Okay.
I did not have a lot of Fizz Def for it, and that's why I'm like,
Sure.
Araquanid's job is done. It can't poison either of them. If I just sack it, this dies the Toxic if he stays in, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair.
Um,
I'm just surprised why you sacked that Raquanid, considering how much faster it is than Corviknight and I think the other mon
the
in Clodsire.
the Raquanid. What about the
Is it
target?
not faster than? Do you have any speed investment in that?
No, it should be
Okay.
minus speed,
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I take it back.
and then I can't poison either of them, so I can
Right.
infestation and then just
Right.
die anyways.
Yeah, I guess
Uh,
that's fine. A guy like
this
me would have just put in Mana Buzz to try and get the 5-0 though, but a guy like me also probably would have threw this game.
this is the throw right here. This game is completely free from right this point until this play right here. So we obstruct, and I'm
Yep.
like, he's gonna die on the next turn. However,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
dropped my own defense,
Yep. And you're burnt.
and that's
Oh,
fine.
well, that's guts, right? That's
yeah, it
yours,
is guts. So knockoff does 1,000,000.
Sure.
I think this thing could have been
Oh
better
my.
if I was Terra Ghost. That could have been a lot better. And
Oh,
then
no.
switching there, we can
Okay.
always just do that, and we just pick up the kill on this.
Okay, but wait. Okay. I haven't watched this match. How do you lose?
Oh, you haven't watched this?
I have not watched this match. I haven't watched any of the matches. I'm going into this completely
You're
blind.
gonna
Phil.
love this sequence of events. So we're here for like
Okay.
11 more turns, by the way.
Body press roost. Sure.
If I do get rid of it at this point, that's fine. Don't really care. Gets rid of the rocks to try and survive anything. There's one.
Okay.
There's two.
Okay. Okay, you guys are just roosting out here.
Okay, 3. 4. 5.
Okay.
Yep.
And you can't bring in Lycanroc. You can't switch in Lycanroc.
No, I just die.
Dies
So
to
I
this.
literally
Yeah, that sucks. Okay, I got it now.
No matter what happens, like he died in one shot
And
to
you die
body
to
press
this.
anyways. So I might as well go for a close combat. Hope I get some crazy high roll crit, and that's the only thing I could possibly do, and then just die.
Okay, what was on your Araquanid? What was his set? I want to see your Araquanid's like whole set.
Only attacking move is infestation.
Oh,
Scald probably would have been useful, but I
okay.
figured Toxic would be decent for some things, but then this team came and I can't even Toxic 3 bonds on it. So Scald definitely would have been better. If I get the burn on
Yeah.
Corviknight, it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter how many times he flinches Mandibuzz. Like,
That's actually what I was thinking about, I think mid game. If you go back to the point where um I think it was during this instance where at some point you had Araquanid versus Corviknight. I don't remember when that happened. Maybe it was even earlier than
it
this.
was right before this. It was
Yeah.
the first.
Was it super early?
It was because it was
Yeah,
during
yeah, yeah. I was
Infestation.
surprised why you weren't just spamming liquidation, especially because I think he has his defense drop here or something
Well,
like
he
that.
has the mirror. It doesn't
He
matter
he
because he has
close
mirror
combated
armor.
you or something, right?
Not with this. He did that with Valiant.
How did his defense drop? His Corviknight's defense dropped
It
and
didn't.
special defense dropped. How did he do that?
He didn't. It was on
Maybe
Iron
I'm
Valiant.
maybe I am thinking about Iron Valiant then. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay, never mind.
I,
I take it back then. I was thinking like I'm surprised you didn't just click like liquidation against this entire team. To be honest with you.
I haven't been using the physical one as much this time, and especially like that. That would have only made matters worse in this. In hindsight, it would have only made matters worse with the mirror armor
Mm,
because then it just kills me. And there's always the chance he goes Brave Bird on the Corviknight. He didn't, but there's always the chance.
right.
I should have brought literally anything else instead of Togekiss. Genesect
What was your
or
thought process
Naganadel.
to bring it?
Togekiss. I wanted
Yeah.
Flinch Cheese.
Okay. Fair enough.
This was a very gimmicky team, and it backfired, and I got punished for it. So deserved loss. Still only 1-0, so it doesn't hurt the differential that much, but deserved loss.
Yeah.
But I don't really have much else to say about that. The Great
Okay.
Wall Corviknight doing what he
Yeah.
does.
The Iron Head
This is
clutching it up.
like the best flying type mon in the
The
entire
spikes
game.
too. The fact you had no way to like take care of spikes aside from Mandibuzz, I think also hurt you, right? Because you didn't have to sack like two of your mons there if you cleared spikes earlier. That's why I was saying I was advocating for you going like Mandibuzz way earlier in that map and that match because you don't really care. Mandibuzz isn't doing anything. Like you bought Mandibuzz to clear rocks, right? So like if you didn't have to sack, given I didn't know that you didn't have liquidation on Araquanid, but like with a weakened Araquanid and a weakened Turtonator back online, is it possible? I mean, Turtonator could have possibly done the chip damage needed,
Turtonator
right?
at 24 would have been nice to have, and I probably should have just defogged with this and ate the damage from it. The problem with it is, at that point, like, I don't think I have any way to kill the Valiant other than just, like, nothing lives it. This doesn't live without Protect. Like,
Mm,
I guess I could have just obstructed, come in and done obstruct and let the last Toxic turn to go to that and let this take the chip, if anything.
sure.
That would have been okay. Um, and we keep this alive, and then it can at least flamethrower the Corviknight.
Hmm.
And I think at 24, I should be able to live. How much did that do early? 25. So no, I would have still died unless I got a good
Now you would
roll.
have died. Yeah,
So
that's tough. It was still a pretty close fight. I agree. Togekiss didn't really do much, but
Togekiss did negative. Got my hopes up.
negative
Um,
aura. Oh boy. Okay, we're just
this
gonna let's make this nice and quick, shall we? I like to call Dan's team. I like to call it Five Deer in a Dream.
Days team. Hey, but he got
Holy,
the flinch.
holy! Hold on
And
now.
then misses.
And he's still faster. Wait, what? Oh, you rested. Okay, I was like, how is he faster?
So he did.
Yep. Oh, did he resto chesto that just
Yep.
then?
Yep.
He
Resto.
did.
So he's plus 2.5.
The water beard tear coming out.
And
That
then
that water don't care about no close combat.
misses.
Side shield bash. What even is that?
So it gives you a +1 defense raise guaranteed when you hit, but unfortunately, it's not been hitting.
That's
He
wow.
gets the double protect, which is fine, but
Double protect. Okay.
we
Huh.
now have a max speed Blaziken just going off.
He went for protect again? Why? Oh no.
I think he was just hoping to get enough leftovers to survive close
Yeah,
combat.
but you can't protect again. It physically won't work.
That's 1 out of 9, dude.
All
Oh,
right, bro. Next game.
And then
Next game.
I don't like that. I think Vileplume's always the switch into this water and fighting. Grass poison, it resists everything that it does. I think it gets air slash, but that'd be that'd be something to take that.
It could be air slash. I mean, air slash is actually quite good against Mike's team.
Yeah,
It's got
except
two
it never
fighters and a grass.
fucking hits.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's coming from you. I'm sure that's even more painful.
I mean, Hurricane's the one that misses for me. I actually hit the air slashes. They just didn't flinch this time.
Mm.
But bullet punch just because you have to get something out of it at this point.
For me, it's Will-O-Wisp. I can't seem to land a Will-O-Wisp. So when you like take a turn off to try and like burn somebody and you miss it, we're gonna talk about that during my match though. A little spoiler for those tuning in.
And Mike keeps pressing ice punch on water Pokemon.
I mean,
that's my big.
Wouldn't you?
No.
What happens when you throw ice cubes into a lake?
They melt.
Right. But then the lake becomes even more engulfed, and it affects the ecosystem of the lake. What if the fish in the lake couldn't survive in cold waters?
How many ice cubes are we talking about?
A lot of ice. How much do you think an ice punch comes with?
A handful?
At least a couple of?
Like maybe a Wendy's medium?
A 4 for 4?
So I do agree it would be not very effective on both the Pokemon and the ecosystem.
Okay. You know what? I'll concede that point.
I mean, the sub is still there after 2 ice punches now.
What else did he have access to? Earthquake?
Almost certainly Earthquake.
I hope so. I want to see the Swampert set now if he's only hitting ice punches.
They played. Oh yeah, they were the first match. Earthquake, Flip Turn, Knock Off, and Ice Punch. So Knock Off won't do damage.
Off?
Ice Punch won't do damage, but Earthquake would always break the sub. And then double Calm Mind is crazy. Because now
double Calm Mind is very crazy.
And then you do
it still did
no damage. This dude is
no.
max Bedef.
Oh no.
Max AV. Got the AV just yeah.
Okay, that alone was worth watching.
And then that Terra
God.
was not good there. You just stay Grass Poison, and it does
damage. What was he worried about?
I think he was just going for. I think he's just going for offensive.
Okay.
And then the boy comes in.
EQ Annihilate, huh? Just raw on the EQ, huh? Oh my, that was quite the switch in there. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, this is gonna take 5 years for this Skarmory to die, if it dies at all.
That's all he's got against Skarmory is just flinching headbutts. Okay. Interesting.
And then
oh my good God! That was a live leak video just now.
Should have surfed there. At least get Big Chip on it.
I mean, does the chip even matter at this point? Fire punch! Wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's gonna do it there for the.
And here we go.
For the Deers, whatever his name is. What's his team name? Oh, the Blue Antler Stantlers.
I'm gonna tell you, this game ends a 1-0. So.
I know. I'm aware. I know. Like the scores of the games. I haven't seen the actual games. The fact that it was a 1-0 was like, are we even gonna review this? Like, surely there's some BS afoot. Okay.
And at this point, he just kills Jirachi. All he has to do is press Rage Fist, but he doesn't. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to.
This is the equivalent of teabagging someone when you're playing an online video game.
Finally gets the bird. Doesn't care. Okay. Bulk again.
Yeah. Now he's 1.5 attack.
And deleted.
Jirachi better wish for another moveset. Sheesh. That was a really exhilarating battle. Let's put that behind us, shall we, and move on to the next one.
So we had Kellen and Dylan. So this
Kellen
was
and Kirby.
This was a yeah, Dylan's a demon for what he did in this game.
I haven't seen this. I'm curious to see. I know he told me Necrozma popped off. That's all I know. So
Necrozma popping off is an understatement.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, a little cosmic power.
I don't know what his obsession is with cosmic power.
So is he a body press set?
No.
So
he's got one attacking move.
Okay. Is it cosmic? Is it what's it called? Stored power?
Nope, it's psychic.
What? What?
No,
They're
wait,
both paralyzed.
wait
He
till you
said,
see his last move.
"Oh no." Okay.
I think this
Oh
is not
no. Does he
here.
switch out? Just tell me if he switches out ever.
No, he does not switch out.
Oh no.
Yep, Morning Sun
Morning sun.
for the
Okay.
for the Sun Pass team, dude.
He said, "I'm a sun team too, buddy." That's awesome. I love that. I actually brought Rainy Day versus Kirby or versus Kellen last week. Didn't get to show it off too much, but it was still pretty funny.
I saw the Morning
Wow,
Sun and I was like, that is just disgusting.
that's hilarious. I have to respect it. Oof.
And we just sit here for 12 turns of
Yeah. Morning sun.
Necrozma not dying.
Oh, it's so sad, man.
And then
Not a
he
single
just...
no crits. You couldn't give it to him one time. That a crit there changes the whole game. That is deeply
Then it
unfortunate.
finally dies. We get the sun up. I don't agree. I think that is like the worst thing
Why
you
are
could
we
do.
swapping to Torkoal here? Uh-oh. That wasn't the move.
Yawning,
Does
unfortunate.
he have a knockoff? Does he have a knockoff user on his team?
He's already
Great
knocked his
Tusk can
item.
knockoff, right?
Yeah.
I know
I
he
mean,
won't take as much
literally
damage,
just
but
headlong rush. I think would just kill this thing
really.
at this point.
Oh, like with like a protosynthesis proc attack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you're
then,
right. You're right, maybe.
and then here you go.
Man. Yeah, that was great.
The
He's got
Draco.
2.5 special defense though, so what's that supposed to
Draco.
do? Oh my goodness. If I'm Kellen, I'm crying in the club right now. I feel so sorry.
The double barrows. Oh my Jesus Christ.
What a game we have here, folks. Wow.
Flip turns, get him
Wow.
out.
Just paralyzed in the sun.
And then, oh my Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And then the sun runs out. He's like, better get that back up. Here comes the sun. Do.
I didn't realize how many turns of this with Dylan just getting paralyzed in a row.
Yeah. How many? I'm curious. Can you hover over? Oh. Can you hover over to Crosby? How many moves does he have left? 32
Still a
cosmic
lot.
powers? Oh my goodness.
Still a lot
Only...
just because they're relatively worthless moves outside of the bottom two. Well, I mean, Thunderwave is good, but you can only do it 6 times stops. In theory.
In theory, right. Maybe we'll see it 6 times this game.
You start getting healed, but I mean...
We've seen it 3 times so far.
We better only see it 5 times. This is a ground mon.
Okay, that's... You know what? I wouldn't put it past Dylan. Here comes Thunderwave.
I mean, didn't you try and Thunderwave the Gliscor last week?
Yeah, but we're not talking about me, right?
Oh, he's Earthquake.
I didn't...
Jeez. You can't kill this thing.
Yeah.
And it dies. Alright, here it goes. It's finally gonna die.
Okay.
It finally dies. It gets the crit.
Yeah, the crit to seal the deal, baby. He said, I'm not getting 6-0 today.
God, this
And then here comes the strongest mon. Yep, and you're hexed. And
it doesn't
we're
even
special
matter
attack.
at this point.
And you're hexed. And you're hexed. And then I'm gonna go take a nap. Wow.
He's just falling asleep on the sidelines. So
that was wow. That was quite the sunny day.
When we got to see
for Dylan there.
The Necrozma pop off.
Okay, so interesting note here. I do want to point out for the folks that may be watching this. I originally drafted Necrozma.
Oh, you did trade it.
I traded it to Dylan. For I think I traded it for, it was some convoluted trade, but I got Sneasler out of the deal because I had no granted poison type, and I needed another like unburdened.
It worked with terrain as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, Dylan, without hesitation, said bet, and I said, you know what, this is actually fine for me because I know how to play Sneasler. I don't really know how to play Necrozma. I don't really want to learn how to play that mon because it seems very weird. And turns out I may have made a pretty drastic mistake here.
You gave up. You had a grounded poison. You gave him Pheasantipity.
Yeah, but a worse grounded poison.
No, you just got
I
to
gave him
not.
both. I gave Necrozma and Pheasant Tippy to him. That's right. I forgot about that. Because I wanted Sneasler. I just valued that bond so highly.
Hey, didn't you have Sneasel last season too?
I did, but I actually free agency it
Oh,
away.
you did. That's right.
Only because the later half of my games that last season actually didn't have a ton of there were a lot of poison types floating around, a lot of steel types floating around, so like there wasn't really a whole lot of opportunity for.
Yeah, but you probably beat Alex just pressing close combat on that like 5 times.
Oh, I 100% regret doing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating that was
That's
the correct play
that's
to
why
go to
he's come back
Sneasler. Yeah, exactly. That's why he's gonna shine. He hasn't shown yet, but he will shine at some point.
for what should have been.
Exactly.
This one was a really good one.
Okay, let's
Mez
check it out.
Mez loves having his close games, and
Mez is kind of playing out of his mind this season. No, wait,
we've been
what happened?
we've been
I
doing
blinked. Hold on, back up.
we've been
Back up.
we've been doing some prep, Mez and I. He definitely knows what he's doing. It's just some of the move knowledge. That's the so
Okay, so what was the talk me through why the whatever the heck that elephant's called, Karapajaw?
the big
Why
nuts
why
the big nutsack, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, right. So why did he let's talk through who's Soul Destroyer, pardon me. I don't know
That's Jamie. That is Austin's wife.
Jamie, okay, yeah. So she started with that and interesting. Okay.
So
So she didn't expect the EQ
it
or
is
she just thought
max
like putting
HP,
rocks up?
max defense.
The Copperjaw?
Kaparaja is max.
Copperaja?
Yeah, he's max HP, max defense.
Wow.
What people
Okay.
didn't know. So, do you know what guerrilla tactics is? The ability.
I'm not familiar, no.
It is choice band. So,
Okay.
first move only, 1.5 attack. However, he also has a
Has
choice
choice
band on
band.
it.
Yeah, okay, got it.
So
Wow.
his
Okay.
attack stat is what, 2.25?
That and it's got base 95 speed. Holy, what is this mon?
Yeah, I try to raise it. I've said this before. I tried to
Wow.
raise the point values on this on the board. The other members of the council said, "Phil, you're an idiot. It's not that good." Two
Wow.
votes to
Okay.
one, we didn't raise it, and here we are. It's cleaning up left and right.
It's got a 105 HP and 95 speed and it has a built-in. Wow. Okay, right.
So, literally, just about everything on this team dies to one hit. I think all 6 of these mons do die to one hit from it. Um, I don't know why he switched out there. I guess just because. I guess I actually really don't know. It's not. Oh, it is. It could be sturdy, and he doesn't want to get like stone edged.
Sure.
So that's fair. Brick break. Get the chip in. And then you just get that, and then cuss that explosion. I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So the custom made him go fast and wow.
My only
Okay.
thing is,
So he almost assuredly was either endure or sturdy, right? Does Reggie Rock get sturdy? Is I
it was
guess the
clear
question
body.
to ask us.
It is sturdy. I mean, it does
Oh,
get
okay, yeah,
sturdy,
yeah.
but this one was clear body.
Oh,
Um,
interesting. So then we had to. I'm going to assume that they had endure, maybe endure endeavor, something like that.
nope. Stealth rock, body press, explosion, rock slide. Which,
So they were just hoping that they would get to below 25%.
yeah.
Got it. Okay, respect.
Because if you have stone edge, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I guess explosion does the same, but I don't know. I feel like rock stone edge. You go. You hopefully you get the crit and it dies. Empoleon
Now, unless
is
this
locked in
Empoleon
the
has an
face bomb,
earthquake, I think we're in trouble here. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we're gonna watch this nonsense.
Okay. Swap the hat.
That's fine. This
That's not bad.
is then
Black sludge. What? Oh, they're tricking. Oh no. Just kidding. I thought the hat
just so
had a range to
he
hit.
can't get tricked out of it.
Yeah.
Baneful bunker, waste a trick room turn. Cool.
Smart.
Black
Ow.
kick does a million. Recover is a good play. Get rid of another
Recover
turn.
is a good play, but it's still dead unless it.
No, Baneful,
Yeah.
waste
Okay.
a
Baneful
turn.
Bucker. Yeah. Okay.
And then I thought at this point, I told him, we had talked about it after, because unfortunately he goes for the double and dies.
Oh.
I feel like you should sack this at this point, because
What do you mean by go for the double?
he went for double Baneful Bunker. So your protect
Oh,
doesn't fail after it. It triples the
it's
denominator. So it goes from
oh,
1 to
okay.
1 to 1/3 to 1/9, and then so forth and so forth. So you
So what would
technically
you?
can
Wasn't he
keep
living
getting
that psychic?
protect.
Oh no, he wasn't. Obviously, he didn't live it. But what were his options to?
Just sack something. So I feel like you could just go into. I don't even know if Darmanitan does anything else this game. I guess
Yeah,
you
but
go
the question is, does
here.
Toxapex do anything in this game?
Toxapex
Does
can.
does does
Does,
Flame gets defog? Like, does he need to reset toxic spikes this game? Because it's
no, he,
not
does,
doing much to
he doesn't have
Empoleon.
toxic spikes. Scald into Talent. Like
Oh,
it kind of walls Talonflame. And Polion, it doesn't really hurt. Um, Darm, you Ice Punch. It does get the freeze.
oh,
You do get free chip on this, but
thawed in one. Yeah, I feel that. That's important.
and then I don't know if that
Fairy
special
dance.
attack. I don't know if that would have
Ow.
killed at that
I think the core drive
range.
was the only reason why.
I was no Spadef, so probably still kills even at not full but close. And then if anything, you just go something else, um,
Damn, 50?
and then dies.
Oh, okay.
And that's on a fully invested
Run away, girl.
Mudsdale Spadef.
Ooh, ate that.
Unfortunate.
Ate that for dinner. Yep. And now this outspeeds both of. Oh no, actually, that definitely doesn't outspeed.
So
What? Wait, how?
so
How?
it
How?
it
How?
doesn't outspeed. It does outspeed Talonflame by a lot.
Wait, Talonflame's fast as hell.
This is 151 base speed.
Oh, I was unfamiliar with your game. I
So
apologize.
this is 386 max speed. This is
Garamosa.
441.
Okay. I
Um,
was like, Talonflame almost assuredly is the fastest mon in this set, which is why it was confusing why he was running Trick Room.
so the thing is, and Mez learned the lesson the hard way.
Yeah. Yeah.
If she goes Gale Wings on this, it just kills this every single time. This thing has to pivot out. Is the only way that he can continue to play.
Was
'Cause-
Talonflame? Talonflame hasn't come in this game yet, so you would have been at 100.
Yep. So Gale Wings
Yeah,
Brave
he
Bird just
was at
cleans it
100.
up.
Okay.
Um,
Yep.
so unfortunately, get close combated, and then Rocky Helmet.
Mm-hmm.
It does bulk up, which is a demon play.
That's kind of crazy.
Bulk up Talonflame was like weird anti meta, and then you do get the
Well, the bulk up saves
Smackdown.
him.
I don't like dual wing beat.
Dual wing beat. What?
Um,
Oh.
I
Oh
guess she
no.
really doesn't have anything at this point to hit it for decent damage. Like
What was the set? I'm assuming flamethrower, or maybe like
dual
flame
wing beat.
charge.
Oh, agility bulk up, dual wing beat roost.
Agility bulk up.
So I guess I don't know what is this set up on.
I guess it sets up on Darmanitan, but even then, not really. Oh, it sets up on Tox. No, it can't set up on Toxapex.
Christine, what can it set up on?
That's a really greedy like set. I think.
Really? Yeah, I don't.
Screamtail's the answer, right?
The thing is that Screamtail can set up screens. It can roar you out. So even if you start,
Good point.
if you set up the bulk up the first turn and then your next play is to go for agility, like just roar.
I don't know. Maybe you should just try to cook. You know. I think it might have been Toxapex. Maybe she'd like calc that Toxapex Scald can only like do half or something like that.
Yeah, got a bulk up or two, and then
Yeah,
Aerodactyl
that's tough.
just cleans up.
Good for Mez though.
Yeah, still
Happy for him.
undefeated.
He seems to be doing pretty well.
He's been cooking with the hyper offense and one wall.
Oh, Mez is undefeated. Yeah, he's cooking hard.
If there's
Respect.
3 left going into week 3, well, potentially.
Person 111789. Who's that?
That's Jericho.
Okay, this is Jericho versus Jason?
Yep.
Or no? Yeah.
Fucking,
What is this mon,
this
man?
mon is
I was
so
looking at this
awful.
mon a little bit and I'm like, how could this it's a beast. Like how could it possibly be 2 points? And then I looked at its stats.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's tough. Just a joke, really. That Pokemon was just a haha from Game Freak, I think. Or I guess from the Nintendo company because it's also in the anime quite a bit.
Yeah, but all his most notable thing being in the anime is going ah. So
Ah! Yeah, the voice actor going crazy.
Scarfing on Latios is crazy. He does get the kill.
He's Scarf Latios?
He tricked the scarf onto Latios.
Oh. What did Latios have before?
Soldu.
Oh, okay, sure.
Missing rock
So that's it,
slide. Oh,
Tail Whiz.
he missed rock slide. Oh my Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, he misplay rough.
Jason is missing hella moves. All right, just press anything that won't miss. Okay, he goes for rock slide again.
Okay.
The Moxie boost. Tailwind runs
Okay.
out. No
Okay.
damage. Yeah, goodbye.
Oh my goodness, that hurts.
I don't care. I'm pressing Aqua Jet.
He takes strong jaw.
Or dies.
Love that. All right.
He hits the hurricane. Oh, it doesn't matter
Oh.
though. U-turn.
Nice chip here. Really good chip, though. That's really important. He needs this Thunderous to go down. Should need this to go down. It's a threat.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. He has no prio? Jericho?
U-turn
Wait,
out.
he has Sucker Punch, surely, right?
On the Go Lurk.
Not on the Go Lurk, but on the
King Gambit, yes.
King Gambit. Huh. Okay.
I think he's just worried because he can't even touch Zamazenta with King Gambit, but at this point you're kind of backed into a corner.
Counter.
And you're never gonna live
Yeah,
that.
I don't know
So
what he's supposed to do to that. What if he hard switches to King Gambit there?
I don't really.
Hypnosis miss.
Yeah,
The hypnosis miss. No.
I don't really know if doing that would do anything. Because then what is King Gambit gonna do to this? He takes 2 turns and then you're just risking flinch death.
Oh, so you disagree with the hypnosis?
No, I mean switching into King Gambit on it. I think
Oh,
hypnosis
earlier.
is fine.
Sure.
You know, bad dreams coming out. I never thought I'd see it.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Thunder.
Fun. That's awesome.
So
That was a fun little game.
I'm seeing improvements from Jason. I think he needs to do some more pivoting, especially with this thing having regenerator, get its health back up.
Right. Yeah.
But improvements
I
all
don't think he
around.
showcased a single pivot move that game actually.
Nah, fuck, he presses buttons.
Yep. Respect.
All right, we're on to yours.
Oh, now. Oh, okay. I'm standing at attention.
We only got 3 games left. The calculator's pretending to be another one.
Okay, so
I
let's
mean,
talk about it.
this is about the best lead you could have asked for.
Yep. That was the best thing I possibly could ask for.
And I'm
what I do
looking
with
at
that?
if I'm looking at as you, right, your 2 options are get the free knockoff or U-turn and get momentum back on your side.
Yep.
I want to see what you do with this. So we go into this.
I did not respect him. So yeah. I was thinking about what did I bring here? Let me actually double check that.
Because I feel like even if he has Ice Fang, which is like worst case scenario from you, it doesn't hurt that much on you. You're bulky enough.
Well, so I obviously recognized that Celesteela could be coming in, and I was like, I, I just I didn't respect him wanting to like get free damage off, but I also didn't understand like how little it would do to Celesteela. So it was I didn't realize how free of a switch it was. I knew it was the switch, and if I recognized that, then I should have gone for a free knockout or an knockoff.
Because I think even like U-turn into Heat Ran isn't bad, and then just press Magma Storm on something.
Yeah, I tried pressing Magma Storm on a lot of things.
I saw, yeah. That's why I do not use that move.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate for sure.
It's trash of all sorts of levels. But you heal back from that. Dinkaton's a good switch. Leech Seed. This mon is so annoying.
It really is.
Thunderwave is
unfortunate. Should put in work, man.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
Driftblim's
At
good.
this point, I swapped in Driftblim, and I was thinking I just want this thing chipped. If I swap in Rillaboom, he's just going to swap back into Celesteela.
You're unburdened with the seed.
So I made a whoopsie here. You're going to see the whoopsie very soon.
Shrink Sap is good.
I fought.
Yeah.
Okay, the Air Slash miss sucks,
And then
but
the
that's
crit
not.
throat chop.
The issue is that I Air Slashed Terra Fairy, but then I unclicked Terra.
You didn't
And I didn't end up tearing. I double clicked it and then clicked Air Slash too quickly. And I was like, oh!
He did say he thought it was weird that you didn't Terra Fairy on this. He's
Yes.
like, maybe he thinks.
Correct.
He's like, maybe that you thought. Like,
No,
it was
there's
the double mind
no
game of,
there.
like, he knows I'm going to Terra, so maybe he's just going to go for the full damage body slam, so I stay Ghost, but no, just cooked by throat chop.
Nope. I also looked at his team. He doesn't have a spinner. So, like, there was no reason for me to stay Ghost at that point. So that was 100% just a skill diff, unfortunately. I got my screens up here. I was pretty happy with that. I knew that I needed to keep Primarina in the back end. So yeah, the Thunder Wave also. So here's my thought process behind the Thunder Wave, because it actually will make a lot more sense once I explain it.
Yeah.
Okay. Typically in the game Pokemon, right? A lot of the mons that emit electricity or have at least one of their two typings being electric usually have some defining flavor or shade of yellow on their body or person, right? Stay with me here. There's none of that on that. What are you googling? What are you doing?
His eyes are yellow.
Okay, but that's not the mon we're talking about.
His eyes are yellow.
Yeah, but I'm colorblind. Next excuse? Right. So I'm not gonna lie, I knew that he was electric because I prepped for it, and then I just forgot because when I looked at the mon, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's flying. I can Thunder Wave this."
Can I make one other point?
Yeah, of course.
He has one ability.
Wait, what do you mean?
He only has one ability, and it's Volt Absorb. So even if he wasn't electric, you wouldn't be able to Thunder Wave him.
You know what? That's another thing. Yeah. So so here's what happened actually. As soon as Thundurus was swapped out, I blacked out. I actually have no idea what happened after Thundurus came in.
Never heard of this mon, and just threw the game off. This is Thundurus.
Okay, whatever.
Tyrion. But
no, it was 100% a throw. It was a very hard throw, and I wasn't thinking about what I was doing.
But if it makes you feel better, John didn't know that Defog got rid of screens.
Yeah, I know. That was a really good play. I was like, damn.
And then you stealth rocking. Why did you stealth rock on his Defog? Did you predict Defog and you're like, just get him back?
Yes.
Okay.
I did predict Defog there. I knew that I wasn't doing damage to this thing, so I was like, you know what, I'll just get the rocks back up, force him to
well, there you go. You got something back for all the troubles.
I did get something. I got a little bit of luck in my pocket for this game for sure. That was really good. I don't think that was enough to come back, even if the rest of the game was even. Oh, okay, just skip these free turns, please. Just get. I don't want to relive this, man. The General Jelly Jiggler got. That would have been so good to Magma Storm.
I think I've named half of the mons on John's team.
Did you?
I named Did
you please tell me you didn't do the Hippowdon?
Yeah, because he's like, I need a nickname for Hippowdon, and I was like, Hippowdon these
No.
The 5 of them that have nicknames. Yeah, I nicknamed all these.
What did he not nickname, Toro?
Well, he did nickname Qianpao, but it hasn't come out yet, so we don't know what it is.
Okay.
What's the real quick? What's the warm jog?
Heat Ran.
The warm jog.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Ice Beam hurts. I knew he had Ice Beam, and I swapped in Rillaboom because I wanted to get the Grassy Terrain up to swap back into this. I also predicted the swap here, so that's why I put Heat Ran back in.
That was a phenomenal. That was a good play. That was a great double. Unfortunately, Heat Ran cannot touch this mon.
Yeah. Well, so here's the thing, right? I thought with leftovers and with Grassy Terrain, I did calc that I'd be able to live, a Scald, two Scalds in a row. Like I don't die to 2 Scalds in a row. And I might be able to kill the Jiggler or at least get like meaningful chip on it. And it just didn't work out. It wasn't the greatest plan, to be honest with you. I just needed a Magma Storm at once to force it to not be able to swap.
Yeah. You bring this in,
Because
and then
then
you
if I
just
did that,
finish
then
it
I could
off.
swap into like something like, I don't know, Primarina for free. Because you can't just swap back into Celesteela for free.
Also, so I noticed. What'd you go? You went Will-O-Wisp on that one, as opposed to Toxic this week.
Will-O-Wisp on
The Heat ran.
Yeah, so my thought process behind Will-O-Wisp was very simple. It's just that John's team is like pretty like attack heavy in general. Um, so I just wanted to have an answer to be able to like nerf those attacks. And I was thinking I originally had Will-O-Wisp on Drifblim, but then I wanted to make sure that Drifblim had some kind of like fairy attack because I wasn't bringing a lot like a good offensive fairy mon. So I wanted to have like fairy Terra type, Terra Blast here. So I knew I wanted to put Will-O-Wisp somewhere on my team, so I just put it on the Heat man.
That's fair.
But Toxic would have been great. Toxic actually is Toxic a move that can miss?
Yeah,
it can, right?
90 if you're not a poison type. If you're a poison
90,
type,
yeah,
it's guaranteed.
Sure.
This mon has been doing, oh man, nothing all season.
This Tauros is a problem, man. This was really good. I love this. I don't love that. I didn't. Yeah. So let me talk to you about this because I 110% should have just swapped back into like Heatran and Sack there. But I didn't think that he was fairy.
Oh, Heatran's taking 0. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So like, I shouldn't have kept Dragapult in against a fairy Terra Blast, obviously. But I didn't. I think I was so tilted because I didn't click. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I was so tilted. I didn't click the Terra Fairy that I just completely forgot that he could Terra Fairy. I think for a moment. So this wasn't really my my best display this week. I'm not gonna lie to you. But
I don't think. Anyway, I mean, there were some misplays, but overall, I don't think. I
made some good plays.
Bad.
Don't get me wrong. I made some really good plays, but like I also made some really bad ones.
I mean, even from this is still kind of winnable. It's just hard.
Yeah.
U-turn's good.
U-turn into Magma here. Oh, I went Primarina. Wow, no, that was a mistake too. That's right. I thought about that post game. I said if I went into Magma, I can't get Toxic. And I realized that was also a slight misplay as well.
And then, unfortunately,
that would have been so good because then he has to swap back out to Jellicent and take more rocks damage, and he's already burnt. Yeah, that was an issue. Also, didn't recognize that Jellicent got water absorbed, so I should not have Hydro Pump there ever. I should have Ice Beamed every time.
Yeah. One for neutral, one for super effective, and at least get some chip on it.
So here I was. Did I swap? I have to have swapped, right? Because I recognize that I need. Oh wow, I didn't swap.
At this point, I think
maybe I swap afterwards. I recognize that Rillaboom is actually really important. Yeah, I recognize Rillaboom is actually really important against basically the rest of his team. I needed access to Grassy Glide as soon as possible.
That's really bad.
That miss sucks. That miss also really, really, really sucks, dude.
Hey, but you got it.
But it doesn't matter. He's got the Leech Seed down. Oh, I was so distraught, and I missed the Will-O-Wisp.
And you die.
Come on, dude. Okay, I need to calc that. Can you calc that? Do I die in this earthquake if I Will-O-Wisp?
You absolutely died at earthquake, no matter what.
No, you don't know that for sure.
You're 4 times weak to it.
You don't know that for sure. Dude.
It's got 4 attack EVs, dude.
You don't know anything, man. I don't think it matters. I think you're right, but I am very curious. I didn't actually calc this myself.
No boosting in any type. Blank. Where's the heat ran? Just HP. Good nature. Yeah, dude.
See, I live that.
Yeah.
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 Wait, put calm nature in. Hold on.
I did.
Wait, put it again. Try it again. There's no. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let's make sure it crits. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you live that.
Damn. So what if I? Okay. So does Rillaboom live that though?
So if you burn though.
If I swap to Rillaboom there, does Rillaboom live? Is my question.
If you burn, that's a roll. Actually, no, it's not. You still die.
Right.
If you swap to Rillaboom, instead of being burned, he's healthy. Jeez, typing, please. Not Gmax. 252.
Rillaboom was 4 special defense, That's it.
So
So
that would have
nothing.
come in, and you would have set.
Grassy. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I should have actually. Wow, I didn't calc that. That's also a mistake. Because I was like, there's no way that Rillaboom lives in EQ, so I don't want to swap any of that. But I absolutely should have because it would have at least set up grassy terrain for Heatran to set up for the rest of the game. So yeah, that was 100% a mistake. I was so scared of losing Rillaboom. Just to kind of put you into my perspective, I was so scared about losing Rillaboom because Grassy Glide like walks the rest of this guy's team, except for Chiampao, of course. But he never needed to use it, so I had
Yeah.
Primarina for Chiampao as my kind of my train of thought there. I was so scared of losing Rillaboom that I didn't even consider the fact that he would have lived like an EQ there. And if I recognized that, if I just calmed down and recognized that, that would have been such a way to like get myself back in this game.
Even if you just put knockoff on this instead of the Woodhammer, like that, I mean, that goes back to turn one. If that's a knockoff instead of Woodhammer, like every situation you press Woodhammer, being knockoff instead would have helped this game a million times.
I agree with that
That kills.
for sure. What was my fourth move? I Drain Punch. That's right.
Drain Punch, I think, is good to have. Woodhammer kills it, but then you die.
Yeah. So let me talk to you about this because back up real quick because I actually talked to John after this and I thought, um, is it ever correct to hit one hammer over Grassy Glide in this scenario?
If you're a max attack,
I don't I don't know if I messed up my calc, but Grassy Glide was not killing in my calc. Grassy trains up, yeah.
56, it's a roll. What's his defense? I don't know.
I don't have a steam shoot in front of me here.
Max HP, max defense. You're never killing.
Oh, I'm not killing him. Yeah. Yeah, okay. What was he at? 56 or something like
and
that?
you're what? Adamant?
I was
You were
I
jolly.
was jolly.
Yeah, so I don't even know what nature was he? Impish. Oh, no chance.
Yeah. No shot.
You have
Okay.
you have to hit.
Wait, you didn't
have,
change the nature on mine though.
It doesn't make a difference. You're jolly.
Oh, jolly. Oh, I don't remember jolly off the top. That's speed. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How much health did you have? Like 50, 56, something like that.
60.
60. Yeah. There's no way I was going. Okay. So,
You have to hit the highest roll possible and crit it.
but hold on. Go back to the game. Sorry, I'm not making you go back and forth.
Sorry. What?
The question is, does his EQ always Ice Fang? Just kidding. I forgot. Did I know that? I must have known that at this point. Yeah.
You did. It hits
Okay,
earlier.
then I don't regret that decision. Then I was just I misunderstood how Woodhammer worked. To be honest.
Ice Fang kills. Yeah.
Yeah. I misunderstood how Woodhammer, the way that it's worded in Smogon, and I've also never used this move before. The way that it's worded in Smogon is that the damage that I receive cannot be less than 1 HP, cannot bring me down to less than 1 HP. And that's why I messed up as well, because I thought that it meant that the most damage that it could do to me would bring me down to 1, so I could never kill myself with the move. But then I read it again and I recognized exactly what it means, and it means that the most damage that I can take has to be at least 1 HP. I can't take 0 damage from the recoil. Is what this is.
But not less. Yeah, you can't take less than 1 HP damage.
Yeah,
I see.
I know. But in the moment of the game, I didn't like look at that ahead of time to like really, because I haven't really played with Hammer before, so I kind of panicked and like, when you're like trying to read something and your reading comprehension goes into the toilet because you're like pressed. That's exactly what happened to me there.
Like when you turn the music down while you're driving, looking at street
signs. yes. To make sure I don't miss this turn. At this point, the game's pretty done. So
yeah,
really
you can never kill this thing.
Even watching the game myself back, I recognized mistakes that I made more than during the game, and then I realized even more mistakes that I made while I'm doing this with you. So this is actually really helpful, and I'm so sad that this was such a winnable game, and I made so many mistakes. But you learn and you move on, right? As long as I got something from the game, it wasn't a waste.
Yeah, he said he was impressed. He said that he thought you adapted well, that you've been learning, been improving. So
that's all we can do.
You got the John thumbs up.
Yes, sir. I just need to pay attention and pay attention to my opponent's abilities. That's actually been a common problem for me, by the way. Is I just don't look at my opponent's abilities, and I'm just like, oh, that's Volt Absorb, I'll Thunder Wave it, or oh, that's Magic Bounce, I'll set spikes on it.
Like which is really funny to me because in our game you definitely knew that Ogerpon had water absorb and pressed the Ice Beam instead of just pressing Water move.
Oh, sometimes I do. It's just that's the thing that I lapse on in my prep the most, is what I'm saying. Actually, not even during prep. That's the thing that I lapse the most on during the battle.
I think
So that's
people
something.
just get into their heads sometimes and start pressing stuff too fast, and we get caught up, and
Oh,
you
100%.
make one play that you
I
don't
can't tell you
quite
how
like.
tilted I was after I missed the Terra Fairy. I threw if I had Drift Bomb up, that game was like so much easier for me. Terra Fairy's Strength Staff, oh, it's just so easy for me, and I just such a small mistake led to so many like tilted moves, but I didn't know that I was making the wrong moves during the game. So this review is very helpful for me for sure.
I mean, that's the point. I hope people at least watch their matches so they can get something out of it, see about
Yep.
different plays. Um,
Alex, if you're watching this video, this is the time to close the video up, or you can skip to the timestamp down below for the final game.
so Austin asked for some advice on this team, and I gave him a little bit, and I told him like the biggest problem is if he goes Terra Ground on Sand Slash, I'm like, this game is almost unwinnable for you. So let's find out what he went. This perfect lead.
That was great.
This cannot go any better if you are Austin.
Doesn't he just scale shot?
Nope. Earth powers, so special guard jump just for the Glamora.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, but Earth Power doesn't ever kill Glamora though.
It does.
It's sturdy.
Yeah, but it doesn't
Or,
proc
or it
toxic
goes
debris.
Sash. Sorry, it goes Sash. Oh, because it's not a contact move.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
a physical move.
That's fire. Okay. I
So
like
he
that.
does that. Switch
That was a good
out.
swap.
Unfortunately, gets good
Damn, he
roll.
gets chewed by that, and he gets the roll didn't matter, I don't think. But
Life orbed.
yeah, the roll didn't matter. But that's still unfortunate.
And then
Wow. Yeah, this was
this.
basically me last season, just clicking Moonblast on Enamoris.
And then
That's how I won like three of my games. I didn't see that. Wait, go back.
yeah.
It's a replay. It's a replay.
Yeah.
Reverse.
This was super
So
shisty play.
wow.
Live and then
Okay.
Mirror Coat is just gross. Switcheroo.
Switcheroo
Get
giving him the lagging tail, forcing him to go last.
get rid of the sash as well off of it, and then
Oh, that's so smart. Now Lopunny is Lopunny full?
no, it's still
Oh,
23.
it's right. It's right. Okay.
But Mortal Spin, and then we've revealed Covert Cloak, and then deleted. So
Damn.
already like two biggest problem mons
Well
gone.
played. Holy crap.
Still very winnable.
W
Again,
prep though. Oh, I mean this Voltion or this Jolteon also can like walk some of his team. Chili.
and then we see
Oh, that's
this.
cute. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Okay, he knows he has wide lens.
I don't know why. I guess wide lens for Icicle Crash.
Yeah, I guess so. You got chip on Orbeetle here. Orbeetle does what? What the heck was that?
Reflect
Oh,
is
reflect. Okay.
good.
Weakness policy getting knocked off is kind of huge. Because
24
that mon's a threat
speed.
versus
Berserk.
basically everybody but Slowking. Supercell brings him to 2%.
Lives on a prayer. Sucker punch to
No
5.
way. And then Sucker, he lives the Sucker as
Rapid
well.
spin
Now
is super smart.
he's faster than everything. So he can get
And
chip on
then
this Garchomp.
my only thing here, right? He earthquakes, right play.
Huge chip. That's really good.
Stealth rocks down. I like that. However, I don't understand the rapid spin here
Why?
because you don't even get rid of rocks now because you die.
Oh, because it's a contact move and he's got Rocky Helmet?
And so as long as he's not Scarf Zero Aura, you
So what would
should
you do in that
outspeed it.
case?
You just earthquake and kill it.
Oh, because Earthquake is still a physical move, but it's not
It's
a
not
contact
contact.
move.
Yeah, so you just earthquake and kill it,
Smart.
and
Good
then
call.
the next turn you rapid spin to get rid of these rocks. Call it
That's
a
not
day.
something that I picked up when I looked at this when I talked to Alex about that.
And
And that's
then-
not something he picked up. The balloon coming in as soon as all the EQers go away. Love that.
Knockoff is good. Shadow Ball.
Damn, that Zero Aura is
Just knock off again.
strong, man.
Ooh, Drain Punch is good.
I like that.
And
I don't
this
know
was
anything about this mon, by the way.
this was a
I like
good
the name of the mon though. That's very, very funny.
Plasma Fist here. This is good, and then the problem is going to be that this is a very scripted play on this turn. Going into Jolteon, because knockoff is always free, because at that point you know it comes in, takes rocks, it's not going to live it. If this stays in, it potentially dies. You don't want to give this up for free.
Yeah. Nah, he has to do that at that point.
Um, I, I really would have liked to see Terra Ground, because especially like, and he
I
went.
guess he Terra Steeled for the Sylveon?
I think he
Like in
went Terra
prep
Steel
wise?
just for the offensive damage on it.
What was he playing? He was playing Austin?
Yeah, the Terra Steel
Terra
does keep
Steel
immunity to
helps with
Pecharunt
the Pecharunt,
poison
right? Because he can't be
a
poisoned.
little bit. Salazzle can still poison it and kill it with flamethrower
Wait, how can Salazzle poison it?
as corrosion.
Wow,
Or
okay. Didn't know that.
corrosion can poison steel types and other poison types.
Huh.
Um,
That mon's sick, dude.
and
What?
I does help with Metagross. The problem is the Metagross is just going to press Earthquake on it to begin with. So even if you Terra Steel, it doesn't actually
No, it's
matter.
100% because he hates Pecharunt and he hates Sylveon.
No, does
And he
he?
just wanted, yeah.
But Terra Ground there just cooks. Terra Ground, Girl Run, Earthquake would have killed this. And then what does he do at that point? Like, you're stuck with Lopunny Tentomon. Yeah, Plasma Fist. It comes down to these two.
Ice ball.
And
Goodbye.
Dragon Punch kills.
Yeah. Tough game.
So I definitely think Terra Ground there makes a huge difference. And then not rapid
Mm-hmm.
spinning, killing yourself is like the other thing that I thought
Yeah, but
were
what does the treads do at that point?
hits anything. This thing,
So
this
what does he
if
go into? He goes into Renamon, and then what is Iron Treads click? He clicks knockoff again? Did Renamon ever get knocked off? Is the question.
right here, you just rapid spin here. You break the balloon and then you get rid of the rocks. Because he comes in and reveals balloon. Worst case scenario, this thing comes in, low pony comes in and presses fake out. Like,
Oh,
or I
rapid spin.
guess
Yeah,
this
because the
could
rocks
come
are
in and
still
press
up.
fake
That's
out.
right. Yeah. Okay. I forgot we were talking about a scenario where he doesn't rapid spin, so he wouldn't. He would still the rocks would still be up.
The
You're right.
rocks would
Okay,
still
so
be up.
rapid spin makes the most sense there.
And he didn't end up being fake out. I mean, I guess that's like the worst case scenario. But at that point, like, then he's still using a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
Can you name all of his mons off of Digimon?
yes, every single one.
Okay.
So
Cutie
that's like really the biggest thing I think is getting rid of treads for no reason. You're ×2 speed, so if you are
Yeah,
jolly,
you're gonna get free chip on whatever you want.
he's adamant. So even still, he's gonna be like 600 some speed. If this isn't Scarf, it doesn't you outspeed it. You can either knock off
I
and do a
think
ton
Alice
or just
probably
rapid spin.
considered that though. I think he just recognized that there's nothing else that can set rocks anymore. So he just wanted them gone. So I think it was just an issue with priority, but I think he recognized that rapid spin wouldn't have killed himself. I don't know because many people don't know that earthquake is not a contact move either. To be fair, like he would have at some point like for pause for thought and been like, all of my moves kill me, so it doesn't matter. I might as well just rapid spin. So I
Yeah.
can't blame him for that. It's a really unknown, very little unknown fact about
After that,
earthquake.
what did he go? Terra Ice, yeah. So he can't
Oh, you went
even
Terra
Terra.
Ice here.
I at least like that he recognized this was like Sandslash was the end game.
Yeah.
It was just not the right Terra type. It might have been Terra Steel by default, and that's just what happened. But yeah, Terra Ground cooked. And then like this is kind of like you're kind of screwed here no matter what. You can't switch into anything safely anymore, so just unfortunate. Terra Ground, it dies right here. Even still, you take half the damage from that, so you take 20, 21 instead of 42.
So he's at like half.
So is that, yeah, 45%. You have this and Glow King both, or just Slow King, normal Slow King alive. This dies to Terra Ground, Earthquake, or Drill Run. And then it's, you know, you versus the world, but he does have Rock Slide for this. This dies on the first Rock Slide. If you hit the Rock Slide on the first turn, this dies. It should die. Even if it gets Reflect Up at that point, you just go for, what is he, Icicle Crash, and that should, 99% chance should kill it from there.
Sure.
And what the hell is Low Bunny gonna do?
Lopunny's going to switcheroo the focus sash onto
I guess
having it your way.
I guess if he does bring this out and you kill it first, you go into this to set the chili reception just to make sure you are faster than it, because otherwise Low Bunny could just kill you.
Yeah, I'm assuming you just Slush Rush, right? That's the only
Believe
ability
so.
he gets. Or Snow Cloak, whatever it's called.
You can't go Snow Cloak. That's
Okay.
illegal.
Oh, really? Oh,
Evasion
because it's
policy.
evasiveness, isn't
Yeah.
it? You're right.
So I thought it was really good. That's like literally the only thing that could have been avoided is the rabbit spin and the terror
Yeah.
type, but
Yeah.
and then this ended up being a very good game.
Interesting. Yeah, Matt is kind of I don't know. Matt is I feel like he's a really good player. Like
He
he's
is
a,
very good. He made one mistake in this game. Literally only made one mistake, but it was
really
very big. And when I was watching this live, I watched them play this, and when I watched it, the moment he did it, I'm like, this game is over. He just lost doing that.
really okay. I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna see if I can recognize that
But
as a.
yeah,
And I haven't seen this match either, of course. I haven't seen any of the matches except for my own, of course.
but me and Caleb, he trained me up for doubles before we played the double season, and I've been helping him prep for singles. And it's obvious that our sessions have been paying off because Caleb is a demon this season,
Caleb is going
and
freaking nuts, dude.
I figured Matt would be good, but he is a lot better than I anticipated him to be. So future seeding and seasons may have to change for both of these guys.
Yeah, can we talk about my season, by the way?
It's
My matchups this season? Can we talk about that?
what's wrong with your matchups this season?
We'll talk about it afterwards.
No, we
This is
can
not
talk, but
relevant
we're
to
not
me.
even started
No,
the match
I don't
yet.
want to interrupt. No. We're talking about yeah.
What's wrong with your matchups? What's the problem?
I don't know. I feel like you just gave me a really hard match, really hard season.
Weren't you the number 2 seed last season?
No, what? I was never number 2. Hello. Like going into the playoffs, you mean?
Oh, you were number 3. You fell to number 3 because Alex smoked you.
Yeah, correct.
All right.
And then you gave Alex me again. I guess to like get the revenge. So I might get my revenge. I do plan on doing so.
Well,
but...
so the way we broke it up is based off of the standings from this season and then anticipated skill from newcomers. we gave everyone tiered brackets. And
All I'm saying
is
you gave me
you were in the top tier
you?
bracket with us.
You gave me you week 1, which is soul crushing. And then you gave me Kellen, so I mean that's fine, whatever. I don't know. I didn't really know Kellen too well. I don't know how well he is.
He's good. He's been out of it, and I think he needs a little bit more research, some more time, and he'll be cooking again in no time.
And then John.
Okay.
And then an off week, Dan. No, I'm kidding. And then Matthew.
All right, this 3 right here is a little shiesty.
And then Austin. And then Alex. So I don't know. I feel like I have a hard season.
Can we talk about how I had to open with my only 2 losses last season? Yeah.
What? You and Alex? Or me and Alex?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but look at the rest. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out here for people like me who are bad, but put on a facade that I'm good, but I'm actually really bad.
So we didn't know Matthew was gonna be as good as he was, right?
Yeah.
And Day is good, but is picking a fuck around team.
Of course.
So
which I respect. I think that's really funny.
So I think
I didn't think there were that many.
Those are 2 coin tosses that flip
quadriplegic mods.
The opposite way than we thought they would.
Okay.
And like that's I said, fair. Kellen used to cook me back in the day, so I wanted to put him as my rival to, get the run back.
You gave the rival to Jason.
What for you?
My rival is Jason.
Look, man, we were running out of legit matchups, and you and Jason got beef, man. He said you're trash at League.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we don't play League. I know.
Let's move on.
I know.
Let's move on.
So we got Giga Chad versus the Galvantula.
Yeah.
So if I'm him, I'm just pressing Stone Edge.
Of course.
But no, dude.
We're setting rocks against something that we could kill.
Blocks him.
Block? I haven't seen block ever. The opposing 8-legged freak can no longer escape.
Yeah.
That's a great line of text, by the way, to see in the chat. Thunder with the miss.
Also, can I
Okay, but
tell you,
he has lens, right? Isn't there? Doesn't this mon get like an ability that makes thunder more
compound
accurate?
eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
So can I just
That's
tell
important.
you, this man and and among others were shitting on the toxic onto this in one of the earlier games. Like, why are you toxicking the Galvatula, right? And
Oh,
then
because it's so
immediately
weak.
does it himself.
Huh. Ursaluna. Wait, does he have a way to get rid of wait. He has no way of getting rid of sticky whips?
We're gonna we'll look into it. That's a good play. The Blood Moon. Hey, screw
Good swap
that.
here. Good swap.
Give me
Good
the
swap.
sand back. That's gonna do nothing.
Is that a ground type move in sand?
It is a rock type move in sand.
Oh, okay.
And,
Great.
yeah, even if
Now
you
you can't kill it. Congratulations.
pretty
Is
flat,
he ever like
nothing.
swapping into? I mean, does he have any special attackers on his team? I
Who?
just realized everything's physical. No.
Who?
Oh, the Ursaluna is special, isn't it?
He's special and DD's special.
He should have swapped to Ursaluna here.
Some
No, what is
people
he
put
scared of?
some people put Power Gem on Gigalith just because it's to help with some of the answers that it has.
Yeah, but I'm curious why he went for the body press and Gigalith when he could have
Um,
just swapped to Ursaluna and
you
not gotten the stamina proc.
you don't go to Ursaluna because if this body presses, you take 1,000,000 damage, and that's
Body press. Oh, body press. Yeah,
this is
okay.
a free switch regardless. If he body presses, it misses. If he flash
It does
cannons, it does
nothing.
nothing. If he Dracos, it does minor chip.
You're right. Okay, good call. That's a good point.
Man, yep, die.
See ya.
I hate this mon, by the way. Aegislash, I loathe it.
Yeah, it's awful.
King Shield, good read on the tidy up. However, if he close combated as you press tidy up, good game. Paraghost, encores to try and get him to keep doing
Oh, Thunder.
the King
Wait,
Shield.
what? Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna skip turn.
Yeah.
Encore into stealth. So he gets the rocks back. Because he tidied him up. He gets the rock back and then he beat himself up for this dude. He's like, I knew he had encore on this. He's like, I don't know why I stayed in.
Yeah, he stealth rocked into the Encore. That is a play.
Tidy up, and then this thing is a demon at 2/2
Oh no.
and dies.
Oh, Shadow Sneak. Wow. Shadow Sneak is a prio move, yes?
It
Or
is,
no?
yes.
Yeah, okay, that's crazy.
Living, that's really unfortunate. I don't think it matters though, but he gets one last turn of
Depends how
Sandstorm.
much
Does
damage.
waste a Sandstorm turn.
Oh, Sorlex is much faster than that guy, huh? So yeah, I guess
Well,
he's a
he's
little bit harder.
paralyzed as well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. He was like, I don't know why I pressed
Interesting.
that. I knew he wouldn't stay in. Will-O-Wisp, that is gorgeous to hit
Wow,
that.
hitting the first Will-O-Wisp every game is
I,
quite the
I
treat,
hit,
huh?
what, 3 out of 3 against you?
Yeah, I'm aware. You're right.
And then I did tell him I thought this was a misplay.
Going to Polytoad?
No, the Blood Moon here.
Oh,
I don't think you ever have a reason to press Blood Moon on this turn. Um, was he did go hyper.
is Blood
Voice,
Moon
correct?
normal?
It is.
It's just a free swap into Dustclops, no?
No, his ability lets him hit ghosts.
Oh, that's right.
So he does have hyper voice, and I think you always just press hyper voice on this turn, because if he does decide to switch into anything, it dies on the next turn anyways. So you hyper voice here. Worst case scenario, he goes this. You kill it with hyper voice,
And then you still have your
and
Blood
then
Moon
you
up.
still have your Blood Moon for the next turn. And what do
Yeah,
they? And then what do they do at that point?
sure.
So Draco,
Yeah, Blood Moon would have been really nice here, actually.
Earth Power is always the play on this. You just kill it,
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize he had Earth Power too. Yeah, he's ground. That makes sense.
and then yep, save this as much as you can. hurts.
Eats that. Terrain pulse.
Dusclops is so annoying.
Okay. There's the knockoff.
I hate this guy's. I hate his Meowscarada
It's
so
the
much.
second Will-O-Wisp on the Meowscarada. I'm so sad.
And then lives the
I'm
U-turn.
so sad, man.
And then
that move does not do that for me. That's all I'm saying. Sleep talk. Nightshade. Easy chip. Easy chip. Wow.
And then Psycho Cut here. Upon review, he had Sacred Sword. He could have just.
Oh, that's a flagrant. That's a flagrant too.
He could have 5-0'd, but he wastes the Galahad.
That's a flagrant too.
And then this does it. Yeah. All right. So did you notice the play?
I noticed the play. Go back to when the Archulodon came out for the first time. What did the Archulodon do here?
I believe he pressed it flat. He pressed Flash Cannon into Aegislash.
Oh, he Flash Cannon, sure. Is it never correct to just go, if he's going to go Galvantula, do you think he should have just hit Electro Shot and like set up for the next? I don't know. I don't know what the massive.
So it was this turn right here, actually.
Okay.
Burning Terra Ghost here, I think, is such a bad thing to do. I know you want the close combat immunity. Well, that's the issue. You don't want the close combat immunity. Like, you want close combat immunity. You saw it. You don't want to get hit by it. But Aegislash kills this thing at Shadow Sneak at any amount of HP. And the moment that he burned that, and I'm like, you know what your Terra is. It's one of those, like, concealing the information would have been good.
Sure.
Because the moment that he now knows this is Terra Ghost, he's like, alright, well, I just come in and I press Shadow Sneak for free. Like, worst case scenario, you go Snorlax and I close combat on the next turn. And what do you hit me with? Like, did he have Earthquake? He did.
Wow.
No, he could have King Shielded and seen, but it Heat Crash and Earthquake. So that's like worst case scenarios. You switch into that, into Snorlax, and then like what? You got a free switch like that. He went into Indeedee the last time. I don't know. I didn't like burning.
Yeah, Terra Ghost just felt weird. What other Terras were available to him? I'm guessing Terra Normal.
Normal and
yeah, right. It has to be.
Water. I think Terra Ghost was the good play for the game. He's got points. He can Terra Captain his Dusclops. But I think Terra Ghost was the right play. I thought that was good. I just think it was something you needed to save for later. Because he was Terra Blast. So, like,
okay,
you tidy up. You Encore. It doesn't even matter at this point. Like, Population Bomb. This thing can't hit you. Like, you already know all of its moves. It can't hit you, right? Worst case scenario is he Toxics. And he does Rocks. You Encore. That's perfect. So you get a free tidy up right here. And like if you're still normal type, can't population. Oh, because he can't hit him.
If he's still normal type, he gets close combated though.
Yeah, he can't even hit him. So I guess like literally at this point, you would just have to go Dusclops.
Yeah.
But then the Shadow Sneak, like having the information that he's Ghost, like that's just free Shadow Sneak. I thought burning that early really made it tough to come back from.
Sure.
other than that, I didn't think he played too bad. I think he got some unlucky rolls. He wasn't able to control the weather. His weather center was definitely not as bulky as the Giga Chad.
Oh, okay, chat. Okay.
But he made some moves after this game too. I don't know if I agree with him, but apparently there's some insider memes and gimmicks going on that Alex knows about. So be interested to see where those lead to next week. But are trying to reconnect, of course. And updated standings as of the end of week 3.
Phil?
Yeah. Hello?
I think I lost you there for a sec. I don't
Yeah.
know if it was my connection or yours, but I didn't hear what you said.
I think it was Google Chrome with their spreadsheet messing up the connection, but standings at the end of week 3. We got Caleb front running, Nez and Mike not too far behind.
Yeah, Mike being 3-0 is kind of crazy. Considering that he has never played before. Like I think his only experience was playing in that post season.
Well, he's played the games before on like a pretty casual basis, but he has played the games before.
I feel like we all have. That's not what I mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he did the Dynamax Adventures, the raids with us, so he knows how to do raids and clear raids and learn their stories.
Okay. I just didn't know. I didn't know what Mike's experience was because the fact that he didn't play the first one led me to believe that he wasn't really interested. The fact that he went from that to like owning is just very sus.
Well, it is strength of schedules for everybody too, so everyone has schedules based like in terms of difficulty based upon their skill level.
Okay.
So Mike, being a newcomer, is playing a lot of the other like newcomers, people who aren't as seasoned.
Sure.
And then we have like the top, the mid, and then like I don't want to say bottom or lower. Sounds rude, but like the not as experienced.
You made a tier list, bro. What do you mean you don't want to say it? You made a tier list of people. You can't. Once you make a tier list of people, you can't say that they're not bottom or lower.
All right, we got the gods, we got the men, and we got the peasants. Is that better?
Wow. Damn, that's kind of crazy that Jamie can't be top then.
I mean, she's been
you show your true colors.
She's been like my surprise of the season so far. Like I know she's played the games before, but her prep has been pretty solid. Barring this week, she wasn't ready for Darmanitan, which kind of cost. But other than that, I thought she's put together some cool sets. Custap Explosion is something that we haven't seen anyone use a Custap Berry in draft yet.
That was pretty funny. I like the respect of not putting any other support to get low HP. Just like you're naturally defensive, so you're gonna naturally hit a low percentage of HP at some point, and you just explode off the Custap.
I'll hit red
it's
eventually.
So funny. Yeah, that was very funny.
I definitely think it's going to make everything more interesting because, in theory, doing the schedule this way, everybody should be able to make playoffs. Your schedule is difficult. Like the better you are, the harder your schedule is. So you shouldn't win as many games.
Right.
What's this man saying?
Oh, Mike said they were Discord. Maybe it was just Discord in general.
Yeah, and Caleb was saying that if Mousehold had Terra Blast, it did have Terra Blast. He said the best play would have been to Terra on the close combat. But the issue becomes at that point we roll the dice and that's like if you're not Terra, then like I guess you come in as Aegis Slash, you're probably gonna press CC, right? And then unless you hard read the well, I guess because then you Shadow Sneak anyways.
He's never hitting Shadow Sneak. He's never clicking Shadow Sneak.
Why not? Because if what moves does it get? Like, right? Because if we go to there's my throwaway team. Like, what is this pressing against you? Brunch? Like, you always have one free turn to just press.
Oh, so you're saying that it would have been used as a scout
Yeah,
more
and
than
like
anything
if
else?
anything, you could always put in the Aegis Slash and press King Shield for the
Yeah, I
first
guess you're
turn.
right because he can't pop bomb.
He can't do anything to you, so
Yeah. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. I actually like that.
Shadow Claw, I guess. I guess you could Shadow Claw, but again, like you could always just King Shield the first turn. You come in, scout for a move, figure out what he's got, and then if he does pop the Terra, then like that you do get the free Terra, like free Shadow Sneak. He goes into Snorlax. You King Shield back into defense. You pivot out, and if he belly drums in your face, then you just close combat him on the next turn at half health, and he dies. So yeah.
And then he Terra Ghosts, and then you're sad.
Well, and he cheats and Terra goes to Snorlax.
Oh, no. I meant he goes to the mouse hold and Terras. I guess you can't do that though. You would switch in and take the damage.
No, I do think that would be interesting if you could Terra switch out. It would be way too good.
You can. Oh, you can't. You're right.
No,
You have to
you have to
click
use
a
a
move.
pivot. Yeah,
Huh.
I think that was the game that had the most like could have
There
gone this
wouldn't
way,
be as
could have
much
gone
of a
that way,
need
but
for grounded poisons though, would there? When you think about it, you wouldn't need grounded poisons. You just
no.
put poison as your Terra type for everybody, and then everything is a grounded poison
Yeah,
because you can swap out immediately.
we are approaching mid-season. I've been debating doing something stupid for mid-season to spice things
Like
up a
what?
little. We'll see. I'm gonna run the final decision by the council and see if they agree. But
Okay.
might see some. No one's gonna watch this far into it, but we might see some reinforcements on the board. We'll see.
Some reinforcements.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
What is it? Secret Invasion? Is that the Marvel thing?
Oh. Okay.
So we'll see.
Interesting.
I've had an idea. I've been tossing it around for a little bit, so we'll see what comes of that. But I think that does bring us to the end. And yet again, we have succeeded the last video by 13 minutes. So yeah, we'll call it there.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a yapper. What can I say? I
Was,
have nothing useful to yap about, but I'll yap just the same.
I think it was good questions, good discussion, breakdown. I'm happy that bringing you on like that, you feel like you get more insight into your game personally to help you.
Oh,
So
I learned so much, dude. That's been like my focal point this whole time. It's been like learning to like get better because I'm a very competitive person. I'm not gonna front.
oh really?
I'm a very competitive person. So if I'm putting, I'll be honest though. This is not like um. I do definitely wish that I had more time to prep this week. I really didn't have any time to prep at all. Like most of my prep was on Saturday, but it goes to show that even though I had a very small amount of prep, the bigger mistakes were really what I made during the match themselves.
Yeah.
Like my prep, all in all, wasn't that difficult to do for John. The game itself is where I made some pretty critical errors. So that's important for me. I do consider myself a pretty good prepper. I think I have a good game plan down whenever I know who I'm up against and how I break down who's going to possibly come, and then what weaknesses their team has, what holes their team has, and how I can exploit that and stuff like that. And then just kind of breaking down the most dangerous mon to my team and finding a counter for it is kind of. I won't go too deep into you know
No, I get
the
you.
strats, but
So
that's one of my favorite parts is prepping. And so the fact that I wasn't able to prep very much means that if I played shitty, which I mean I kind of did, I played well, but I also played shitty. It makes it feel worse. So going into this next week, I'm definitely going to be putting more of an emphasis on prepping, but in a different way. Like I'm going to prep in a way where I don't have to panic to gather information during my match. Just kind of have it out, like laid out for me in front of me.
yeah, I've been debating taking notes, or I've been trying to tell some people as well to like take notes so you remember. Like if this is out,
It's
like
very good.
you know what your pivots are. Like okay, they sent out like with you, like we already know like playing a lot, but like John's like, all right, cool. Heat Ran comes out, and it was the same thing for me where like your Heat Ran came out, I just put in Araquanid. What are you doing to it?
Yeah, right. No, I've definitely taken notes like that where like if they put this mon out, I just bring this mon out and there's nothing they can do. Like I note like the walls of my team and like who could wall me and how do I get around that? Because that was something that I definitely made. I didn't take that into account as much last season. And most of my losses near the end of the season were just getting walled by things I didn't anticipate getting walled by.
Yeah, losing one offensive mon early, and then you can't break it, and then you just
Yep. Yep.
Gotta make
Them's
hard
the
doubles,
breaks.
but all right.
Or them's not the breaks. However you decide to put that. But I appreciate you having me, man. That was fun.
Yeah, of course. Might have you back, but we're gonna cut that one there.